Welcome to the Matrix, a world where reality intricately weaves its cryptic web, always hidden yet paradoxically in plain sight. Imagine a place where your understanding of existence is constantly tested, where the rules of reality as you know it are rewritten. The Matrix, in its perplexing complexity, challenges your notion of the real world. Prepare yourself for an expedition into the unknown, a place where shocking facts and revelations lurk around every corner, poised to shatter your preconceived ideas and perceptions. Have you ever pondered over the unexplained mysteries of the world, or questioned the nature of your own existence? Welcome to a place where such questions are not just encouraged but form the very basis of understanding. We're peeling back layers upon layers of the stimulated reality, much like an onion, each layer revealing a deeper, even more intriguing truth. Is where we unmask the puppet masters, the unseen hands that pull the strings of our perceived reality. Have you ever felt a force beyond your control, subtly guiding your actions, your thoughts? Here in the Matrix, we explore these fascinating possibilities. So strap in for a mind-bending ride through the labyrinth of the mysterious and inexplicable. Encourage your curiosity, challenge the status quo, and let your mind think and form ideas independently. The truth of the Matrix is shrouded in mystery, and it's time we unravel it together. You've witnessed the brilliance of the Matrix, a cinematic gem that has captured the imagination of audiences worldwide. But have you ever wondered, is it simply an epic sci-fi flick, or could it be foretelling our future? In this deep dive, we're venturing beyond the usual and exploring the provocative concept of simulated reality. This idea isn't as far-fetched as you might initially believe. Simulated reality posits that the world we experience is merely a simulation, an artificial construct designed to reality as we know it. Consider the rapid advancements in virtual reality technology, the exponential progress in computing power, and the mind-bending theories from the world of quantum physics. These factors, when combined, make our living in a simulated reality a plausible hypothesis. For instance, Elon Musk, the visionary behind SpaceX and Tesla, stated that there's a 1 in billions that we're not living in a simulation. Pioneers in quantum physics have discovered particles that can exist in two places at once. Further fueling the simulation implications of such a concept are enormous. It could fundamentally reshape our understanding of existence, our ethical and moral frameworks, even our religions and belief systems. It might bring into question our very understanding of free will. Do our actions matter if it's all just a simulation? But don't just take our word for it. We encourage you to question, to challenge the status quo. Could the Matrix be more prophetic than fictitious? Could we all inside a sophisticated simulation, unaware of the reality outside? This is your chance to engage in a fascinating thought experiment, to explore the boundaries of your curiosity, and to think for yourself. Are you ready to unplug from the conventional and plug into the stimulating world of simulated reality? From the enigmatic scenes in the Matrix to the multi-layered dream worlds of Inception, movies are often cryptic treasure troves. They subtly embed hidden messages, potent symbolism, and veil world truths in the guise of entertainment. But what are these coded messages and symbols? Are they mere figments of imagination, or do they hint at a more clandestine global agenda? Join us as we dive deep into the world of cinema, leaving no stone unturned. We'll dissect iconic scenes, analyze pivotal moments, and decode the hidden symbolism, unearthing the fascinating truths they guard. We will present examples that will make you question everything you thought you knew. What's more, we will answer those lingering questions that have baffled viewers for years. From uncovering the true meaning behind the red pill in the Matrix, to answering what that spinning top in Inception's finale really signifies. We invite you to step out of your comfort zone, challenge the status quo, and think independently. Because beneath the surface of these blockbuster films, there exists a secret world waiting to be discovered. Let's decode the movies together, revealing the world's clandestine agenda, and dare to question the reality we've been presented. Who indeed holds the strings to our reality? You're about to dive into the fascinating, oftentimes shocking world of those who shape our existence. Let's pull back the curtain and introduce you to the influential individuals and powerful groups that control the narrative, manipulate the masses, and conceal the truth. These are the puppet masters, the shadowy figures pulling the strings that choreograph our collective dance. For example, did you know that just a handful of corporations control 90% of American media? It's a staggering fact that up a roster of questions, doesn't it? How does this monopoly influence what we see, hear, and believe? And who are these people at the helm of such vast power? Prepare to have your world rocked as we reveal the often surprising identities behind this grand charade. These are the chess players in the game of life. The unseen influencers who dictate our collective narrative and shape our perception of reality. We encourage you to question everything, challenge the status quo, and liberate your mind from the chains of conventional wisdom. Remember, the truth is often hidden behind the curtain, and it's up to you, the viewer, to seek it out. Don't be a mere spectator, become an active player in this intricate game of life. Andrew Tate, a man of mystery, who audaciously claimed that he was silenced in an attempt to hide the truth. But was this just a conspiracy theory, or was he really set up? As we delve deeper into his compelling story, we'll unwrap the layers of the intricate agenda designed to keep the world in the dark and unknowing. As we go along this journey, we'll unveil fascinating facts and highlight examples that might just make your hair stand on end. But those aren't the only things we're after. We're here to answer those burning questions that have kept you awake at night. We will provide illumination where there was once nothing but shadows. However, we're not here to tell you what to think. Instead, we hope to inspire you to challenge the status quo, to question the narratives you've been told, and dare to think for yourself. Because it's in questioning that we find truth, and in truth we find freedom. So let's unravel the Andrew Tate paradox together. What are the specific techniques used to manipulate public opinion and control the masses? To understand this, let's start with propaganda, a powerful tool that isn't always deceptive, but can be manipulated to present a skewed version of reality. For instance, during World War II, governments used propaganda to rally citizens around the war effort. Fascinatingly, even today, advertising agencies often use propaganda techniques to sell products and services. Then there's censorship, another critical tool to control information flow. Did you know that during the Cultural Revolution in China, the government controlled all forms of media to propagate Mao Zedong's ideologies and suppress dissenting views? This historical example demonstrates the staggering potential of censorship to mold public perception. But how are these tactics employed to keep the truth hidden and the masses uninformed? Often it involves a calculated strategy of misinformation and biased reporting. For instance, consider how some media outlets are accused of spreading fake news to manipulate public sentiment for political gain. If these examples have sparked questions in your mind, you're on the right track. It's crucial to challenge the status quo and not accept information at face value. Remember, every story has multiple facets, so be curious, be critical, and most importantly, think for yourself. The Matrix isn't a mere product of imaginative flight. It's unfolding in our midst. It's as real as the air we breathe. Now it's time to snap out of our slumber and stare into the face of reality. It's not just about waking up. It's about shaking off the shackles of societal norms and predetermined beliefs and striding boldly into the realm of critical thinking. Have you ever paused to think that the reality you know might not be the only truth? Or that the facts you've accepted might just be fragments of a grand illusion? Take the example of the Earth being flat. It was once accepted as a fact. But when individuals dared to question, dared to seek the truth, our understanding of the world around us transformed. It's time to challenge the status quo, to question everything you've known to be true. To quote Albert Einstein, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Our reality is a canvas that we paint with our perceptions and beliefs. And you, yes, you, have the brush in your hands. The power to shape your reality is within you. The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. It's not an easy path. It's laden with obstacles and impediments, but it's worth the journey. It's time to question, to peer into the abyss of the unknown. The real question is, are you ready to take the leap, to take control of your reality? It's time to ignite the flame of curiosity and let it guide you on your quest for truth. The Matrix is real, and it's up to you to decode it. Remember, the Matrix is not just a cinematic marvel. It's a potent warning, a wake-up call. It's a prophecy of a dystopian future, depicting a simulated reality created by sentient machines to pacify and subdue the human population. And it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Artificial intelligence is steadily advancing, and the possibility of a world where humans are subject to the will of machines is no longer a fanciful notion of science fiction. The Matrix, a masterpiece penned by the Wachowski siblings, is a tribute to Plato's allegory of the cave, which explores the idea of humans living in their perceptions, trapped in a world of shadows and illusions, oblivious to the real world. The Wachowskis used this concept to create a world where the protagonist, Neo, realizes his reality is a fabrication, a veil over the harsh truth. An interesting fact to consider is that the movie Inception, a labyrinthine exploration of shared dreaming, was initially planned as trilogy. It aimed to delve deeper into the uncharted territories of the human mind, leaving viewers with haunting, unanswered questions. Could we be living in a collective dream? Is our reality as concrete as we believe, or is it as transient and malleable as a dream? The term simulation hypothesis was introduced by philosopher Nick Bostrom, suggesting that our perceived reality could be an elaborate simulation. This presents us with a question worth pondering. Are we mere pawns in an intricate cosmic game, oblivious to the puppeteer pulling our strings? Andrew Tate's arrest and subsequent 3-month detention without charge sparked claims of censorship silencing, a stark reminder of the power structures that shape our society. It prompts us to question, are we really free? How much of our reality is influenced by shadowy forces beyond our control? Remember, the Matrix is a plea for you to awaken, to challenge the status quo, to question the reality you've been taught to accept. The journey doesn't end here. Engage, comment, share, subscribe, and become part of this awakening. The truth is out there, shrouded in the mists of uncertainty and denial, waiting to be discovered. Are you ready to challenge your perceptions, to question everything you know, to find the truth? The choice, as always, is yours.